Data from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show that 212 persons have been murdered in the island since January 1. This is a 6% increase over the corresponding period last year. Shootings are also up 9%. In St. James and St. Andrews South Police Divisions, they recorded the most homicides. There were 28 murders in St. James, a 250% increase over the same period last year. Now, Clarendon, West Kingston, Kingston Central, and the St. Catherine North Divisions have also seen an uptick in murders and shootings. Chairman of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica Standing Committee on National Security, that is George Overton, he is of the view that sustainable deductions in serious crimes is possible. To achieve this, he's suggesting that some of the crime strategies already in place will have to be adjusted. Kirk Wright has that story.
It can be argued that Jamaica has never really had a sustained crime reduction plan since independence, and that has sometimes led to spikes in serious crimes at different points, namely homicides. George Overton, who is the PSOJ's chairman on their Standing Committee on National Security, feels that's because Jamaica is yet to find a way to stop the production of gangs and gang leaders. In making reference to education system, Mr. Overton says those not making it academically should be redirected to other areas of learning much earlier than they are now.
We need that intervention at an earlier stage, not after they have finished school and haven't made it. We need that intervention whilst they're in school so that we don't allow them to fall off of the educational programs into the corner activity, into the gangs.
Mr. Overton says social intervention programs are critical to crime reduction, but argues for a long time those programs have been out of whack.
If you look back historically at even some of the Zozos of past, you have 15 or 16 different agencies in one community, all doing different types of programs, sometimes the same programs. They are all vying for the same dollar, whether it be locally contributed or internationally contributed. They're competing for that money. And there is no focused effort. There is no targeted effort. And the outcomes are not being measured. This has to change.
He made a point about individual human rights and the part that may be playing in hampering the fight against crime. He says the conversation surrounding the constitutional rights of one person needs to change to look at the rights of a group fighting for a common cause.
We need to start to have a discussion about the collective rights of our people. Because we talk about the constitutional of a right of an individual who is wreaking havoc in a community against hundreds of us. Where is the collective right of those 100 people?
Kirk Wright, TVJ News.